The camera went live. Thousands of viewers joined within seconds. "Look at this guy," laughed Ethan Cole, a 38-year-old tech millionaire from Los Angeles. He held his phone high, streaming to his 2.3 million followers while standing outside a luxury cafe on Sunset Boulevard. Across the parking lot, a lone biker sat quietly on an old black motorcycle. His leather jacket was faded. His boots were dusty. His helmet rested on the handlebars. Ethan zoomed the camera toward him. "Guys, this is exactly what failure looks like." Ethan smirked. Probably lives paycheck to paycheck, still pretending he's tough. The live chat exploded with laughing emojis. Some viewers typed, "Ask him for spare change. Tell him to get a real job. Old school loser." The biker didn't react. He simply stared ahead, calm and silent. His name was Marcus Reed, age 47, former firefighter. But no one there knew that. Ethan walked closer, still streaming. "Hey, buddy," he called loudly, making sure the microphone caught every word. "Did your bike break down, or are you just waiting for 1995 to come back?" People outside the cafe began watching. Some laughed. Others looked uncomfortable. Marcus slowly turned his head. His face was weathered, with small scars along his jawline. His eyes were tired, but steady. He studied Ethan for a moment. Then he spoke in a calm voice. "Son, you shouldn't judge people you don't know." Ethan rolled his eyes dramatically. "Relax, Grandpa. It's just content." The viewers loved it. The numbers climbed higher, 10,000 watching live. Marcus looked away again, saying nothing more. To Ethan, that silence felt like victory. Suddenly, the peaceful street shattered. A loud crash echoed from the intersection nearby. Screech. Boom! A black SUV slammed into a small sedan. Glass exploded across the road. The sedan spun violently and sopped against the curb. Right in front of the cafe, smoke began pouring from the engine. Hull! People froze. Someone screamed, "Oh my God!" Inside the sedan, a young mother sat behind the wheel, dazed and bleeding. In the back seat, a little boy, maybe 6 years old, was trapped by a jammed door. The smell of burning rubber filled the air, and then flames flickered beneath the hood. Everyone panicked. Phones came out. People shouted, but no one moved closer. Except one man, Marcus. Without hesitation, the biker sprinted toward the wreckage. Ethan kept streaming, shocked but still holding the camera. "Guys, there's been an accident," he said nervously. Marcus reached the driver's side window. "Ma'am, stay calm," he said firmly. The woman trembled. My son is stuck." Marcus quickly assessed the situation. The back door was crushed inward. Smoke was getting thicker. Fire was spreading. There was no time to wait. Marcus grabbed a heavy metal trash can from the sidewalk. With all his strength, he slammed it against the back window. Crash! The glass shattered. Heat blasted outward. He ignored it. Carefully, he reached inside and unbuckled the boy's seatbelt. "You're okay, kid," Marcus said gently. "I've got you," the boy cried, but nodded. Marcus lifted him out through the broken window and carried him away from the car. The crowd gasped. Ethan's hands began to shake. The live chat changed instantly. "No way. That biker is brave. He's risking his life." But Marcus wasn't finished. He ran back to the car. Flames were now crawling across the hood. Smoke covered the street. Sirens could be heard in the distance, but still far away. Marcus pulled the driver's door with all his strength. It wouldn't move. He tried again. Nothing. The woman inside coughed violently. Marcus looked around. Then he spotted a metal jack lying on the ground. He grabbed it and forced it into the door frame. With a powerful push, crack, the door burst open. Cheers erupted from the crowd. Marcus carefully helped the injured woman out of the car. Just seconds later, whoosh! The vehicle erupted into flames. People screamed and jumped back. Firefighters arrived moments after, but the rescue was already complete. Ethan stood frozen, still streaming, still recording, but now his face had lost all confidence. The viewers watched in silence. Marcus sat on the curb breathing heavily. Soot covered his jacket. A firefighter approached him. "Sir, are you injured?" Marcus shook his head. "I'm fine." Another firefighter looked closely at him. Then his eyes widened. "Wait, I know you," he said. The crowd leaned in. "You saved my partner during the warehouse fire in 2018, the firefighter continued. "You went back inside when everyone else was running out." People murmured in shock. The firefighter turned to the others. "This man is a hero." The words echoed through the crowd. "Hero." Ethan slowly lowered his phone. His live stream still had over 40,000 viewers. For the first time in years, he felt embarrassed. Ashamed, he walked toward Marcus carefully. The crowd watched. The camera still recorded. Ethan stopped a few feet away. His voice trembled. "Sir, I owe you an apology." Marcus looked up, calm, silent. Ethan swallowed hard. "I mocked you," he admitted. "I judged you without knowing who you are, and today you saved lives while I just stood there." The street grew quiet. Marcus studied him for a long moment. Then he spoke soft. "Son, respect isn't about money or followers." He paused. "It's about character." The words hit Ethan harder than any insult ever could. The young boy who had been rescued walked toward Marcus, holding his mother's hand. He hugged the biker tightly. "Thank you," the child whispered. Marcus smiled gently and patted his back. That simple moment broke something inside Ethan. Tears filled his eyes. Without thinking, he turned his phone toward Marcus and addressed his viewers. "Everyone watching," he said slowly, "I started this live stream to make fun of a stranger." He took a deep breath. "But today, I witnessed real courage." He lowered his head. "This man is not a joke." He looked at Marcus with respect. "He is a hero." The live stream comments flooded with support. "Respect to the biker." Ethan ended the broadcast quietly. No dramatic music, no jokes, just silence. As the ambulance drove away, Marcus picked up his helmet and walked toward his motorcycle. Before starting the engine, he turned once more toward Ethan. Their eyes met. Ethan nodded respectfully. Marcus returned the nod. Then the biker rode off down the street, calm, steady, and unnoticed. But this time, no one laughed. Never judge someone by their appearance. True strength isn't shown through wealth or fame. It's revealed in moments when others are too afraid to act.